Hello viewers, my name is Geoffrey Kibe, an instructor and one of the leads in the robotics club here at Radiance School. So we came up with this idea 3 months ago. We wanted to create a project that can inspire students, that can enhance their creativity when it comes to CBC and inspire them to become engineers and future IT developers. And that is why we came up with this project of a fully electric car. And so we came together and built this car that is fully electric, that can be charged using the solar, using the sun, so you don't have to refuel it every time. We went ahead and added robotic components like motion detection and also like humidity sensors and temperature sensors. And I'd like to say that we got actually a lot of the ideas from the students that we worked with. I was actually very impressed with the students here at Radiance Academy because this CBC curriculum encourages them to come up with ideas, and so they gave us the ideas and we were able to implement them. We were able to collaborate with a welder to build the body, and we also added the engine to it, and also the battery system, and now we have a full vehicle, and we are happy because of that. So the vehicle has four batteries, so it uses 48 volts, and it has a motor at the back, at the rear side. And the way we created it in such a way that we can improve on it, and it can be fully disassembled, and the students can actually assemble it and know how to do it. And so we get the power from the batteries, which power the motor from the rear, and the batteries get recharged using solar or electric, so you can actually plug it into a socket and recharge the batteries. And it has a display that displays the amount of power remaining. It also displays the speed that the car, at which the car is moving. And also we were also to integrate that with an Arduino board that senses if someone is in front of you, so it will give you an alert. If you're going to hit someone, it will produce a beep, so you're able to stop or to brake on time. All materials apart from the engine or the motor were locally sourced, because it's mostly metal. The only thing that we sourced, we imported it from China, was the motor. But the good thing with the engine that we imported was that it had instructions on it on how to connect. It also has a controller that controls the speed, and the controller also prevents a lot of voltage from going to the motor, which can be detrimental to the motor. So that's the good thing with it. The other materials that we had, the Arduino boards, those we locally sourced them. Programming, we created the program on the laptop. In the laptop, with our students, training them how to do it. And we added the program to the Arduino board, and that was able to give commands to the car. That way, that helps with the sensors, the motion detectors, the temperature sensors, and also the humidity sensor. One of the major challenges that we faced was the time for the importation. We actually finished the body a while back, and the import, when we imported, it took the engine took 2 months to arrive, and that is what delayed us a bit. But as it was coming, we continued with the other parts. For the headlights, the indicators, the controls for the lights, we were able to connect them to the controller, which came with the engine. So we were able to connect them together. The headlights were locally sourced, the indicators were locally sourced. The top cover, that one we were able to contract with a few tent makers who are around here, and that's how we were able to put everything together. It can go up to so far what we've tested is up to 40 kilometers per hour, but it can go more. It's just that the area that we've tested it, that's what we could achieve. And for the batteries, depending on the speed that you're driving and how you're using it, it can drive for between 3 to 6 hours, which means this car can go at a greater distance. If you have solar panels on it as you're driving, it's charging itself, so it can even go farther, and which is really impressive. So for the future, the other things that we want to do in the future is so we want to introduce the solar panels. That way we don't have to keep charging using using electricity. That way it's fully rechargeable. And actually it's something that we've tested. It's just that we've not added the solar panel on top. We want to add it so that when the car moves, it moves with the solar panel. And also we intend even to build something even bigger, and also add more features to it. Our students here at Radiance Academy from the robotics club have given us a lot of ideas, like actually I'd say even more than 20 ideas of things that they want. They want a radio system, they want more sensors. There's a lot of things that they want, and we have a list, and that's what we are continuing to work with them because we want this to be a project for them. We want it to inspire them to become engineers, to become computer scientists, and to become innovators, and to also compete with other students around the world, including China, America. We want them to be among the best, and that is due to the CBC curriculum which has been introduced. So that has been very helpful to the school, and has been very helpful when it comes to guiding us on this project.
Thank you very much. My name is Trevin Joseph, grade 9 learner at Radiance Academy in Nakuru. We came up with this idea because right now in the world we are combating climate change. It's a great problem, and as we have seen, electrical powered cars are the way to the future. Petrol is causing pollution and others. So this car functions by getting charged, and it has 4 batteries which each help in various functions in the car, like the movement of the car, the powering of the motor for the rear wheels, and it's a 2-wheel drive. It has headlights, tail lights, and it was made in the school, improvised. It shows us that we can use various materials around our community to do many things. We can achieve a lot, but this is just the beginning.
My name is Precious Wamboy. I'm a grade 7 learner in Radiance Academy Nakuru, and we came up with an idea of making this Radiance Jeep through Mr. Jeff. And actually at the first place we saw like it is an impossible thing, but now it is a possible. And we use various local materials like the wires and any others, and we came up with this vehicle. We came up with this vehicle to inspire those children who want to be engineer in the future.
You want to be an engineer yourself?
Yes, I'd like to be an engineer when I grow up. So to my request, I need all learners to give us support, and if viewers give us other support, so that we could make something bigger next time.
How does it work?
Actually, it does not use diesel or fuel. It actually uses electric power, like batteries and solar panels. Yeah, I see the advantage because it saves money and it's actually saves time.
So my name is Kadesio Joseph, an instructor to Radiance Academy Robotic Club, and today we were launching our electric Radiance Mini Jeep or Radiance Jeep. We saw it best to educate our learners on electric Jeep. This is because most of the learners, they have interacted with the electric Jeep or the electric vehicle, in other words, but they do not know how it is created or how it functions. So we decided to come up with this idea. We discussed with them. We also mentioned the items that were needed to build this vehicle. Another thing, yesterday we were discussing on how we can also advance the vehicle. This is to adjust the number of seats. Right now it can accommodate only up to 3 people. That include the driver and 2 passengers. But we are thinking of how we can also advance it at the back so that we can have extra chairs at the back, which can accommodate up to at least 6 persons at a time. The vehicle also, it has sensors like ultrasonic, which is used to detect the presence of an object in front of the car. We also have humidity, temperature, temperature sensor, which is used to detect the presence of humidity and the temperature. And also, we are thinking of how we can also add more. Yeah, we can add example of to make it a self-driving system. We can make it to have the what we call automatic. Okay, we have said about the self-moving vehicle, and also we can have it to have light sensors, which will be used to check whether it is dark or the environment, or do we have light. So if we have light, then we switch off the lights automatically without having to switch it on or off. We can also have the sensors to check for rain, so that we can have our wiper to turn on immediately it detects the presence of rain. So that's all.
I'm Mr. Timothy Maina, a parent in Radiance Academy. We are pleased as parents to be in this event as we witness the launching of the mobile vehicle and the assembly, which has been done in conjunction with the parents and the students, and we are happy because now we have hope that the academy is producing professionals who will be engineers and other professionals in future. So our work as parents is to support our students here, the teachers, and also the management, because now we have hope and we know that the future is bright.
Njĩtagwo Gatebu wa Thuo, mwarimũ gũkũ Radiance Academy. Ĩno project twanjirie mĩeri ĩrĩ mĩthiru tũgĩciria nĩ ũndũ wa CBC, tũkiuga tũthondeke ngari nĩgetha ciana cihote kwĩruta science na technology. Ĩno ngari ĩthondeketwo ĩtarĩ na engine, ĩratũmĩra betiri 4 na ĩna mota. Mota nĩyo ĩrathiũrũrũkia kũgũrũ gwa thutha na ngari ĩkahota gũthiĩ. Ciana cikwenderea ũguo cimenye ũrĩa cingĩhota gũthondeka na ũrĩa cingĩhota gũthiĩ na mbere na mathomo mao ma CBC. Twanjirie na kwetha indo iria cingĩnyitithanio gũthondeka ngari ĩno, tũkĩamba gũcora map ya ngari na tũgĩcoka tũgĩthondeka ngurubu ya ciana cia thukuru iria cihũthĩkĩte gũthondeka project ĩno ĩgakinya hau ĩkinyĩte nginya thaa ici. Ĩno ngari tondũ ndĩratũmĩra maguta nĩ njega mũno na ũndũ wa rĩera ritũ, ndĩrathũkia rĩera na tũngĩtũmĩra gũchanji betiri icio na riũa kũrĩa ĩgũkorwo ĩtarĩ na goro na ĩgũkorwo ĩkĩmenyerera marĩa matũrigicĩirie na ciana cigũkorwo cikĩhota kwĩruta gũthondeka indo ingĩ njega ona kũrĩ ĩno twĩnayo thaa ici. Material ici tũthondekete nacio ngari ĩno nĩ locally available, nĩ mabati magũrĩtwo gũkũ na marĩa matigaraga gũkũ thukuru. Kĩndũ kĩrĩa kĩagũrirwo kuma na nja no mota ĩyo ĩrathiũrũkia kũgũrũ gwa thutha. No indo ici ciothe cirogotwo pati nyingĩ nĩ cia kibikibi, matawa nĩ ma kibikibi na brake system nĩ ya kibikibi. Nĩ ũndũ tũtũmĩrĩte hakiri citũ gũthondeka kĩndũ kĩega. CBC nĩ mũtaaramu mwega mũno tondũ ciana ici cirahota kũgĩa indo ciĩtagwo competencies, tondũ handũ ha gũthomithio maũndũ marĩa tu ma gwĩkĩra mũtwe-inĩ mahota gũtũmĩra moko mao, na rĩu ona gũthondeka ma-engineer nĩ raithi mũno, andũ magĩtuĩka ma-engineer kuma na mũtaratara ũyũ wa CBC. Ũguo CBC nĩ njega na is the best system twagĩrĩirwo gũtũmĩra nĩgetha tũkorwo na ciana cirahota gwĩka maũndũ mothe hamwe. Tũkĩruta project ĩno rĩ, tũtirarĩ na mathĩna maingĩ mũno, thĩna tu no gũtuĩka ĩratũmĩra thitima, indo cia gũcinĩrĩra, no ciana nĩ cirakenereire mũno gũkorwo project-inĩ ĩno, na in future nĩ tũkũgeria gũthondeka nginya indo ingĩ ta nyamũ ici cithiaga rĩera-inĩ na tũindo tũngĩ tũngĩhota ona gwĩkinyia mĩaka ĩngĩ no tũthondeke nginya ndege na mũtaratara ũyũ wa CBC. Radiance Academy nĩ ĩhĩmbĩrĩtie mũno mũtaratara wa CBC na gwĩka ũrĩa thirikari ĩrenda twĩke nĩgetha tũhote kũnenehia ũhoti wa ciana mĩtaratara-inĩ ya CBC.